What's up guys, it's Glitch Gaming here, and to today's video I have the first Building with Mods episode. So if you want to see more of these building videos, then do let me know down in the comments. And if you do go on to enjoy this video, then do leave a like. It would be much appreciated because this video did take me a long time to make and to build this settlement. So if you're new around here, then do subscribe for more Fallout Vault videos, and I hope you enjoy the video. So for the first episode of the Building with Mods series, we're going to be building in Red Rocket. So the story I went with for this settlement is that the owner of Red Rocket has disappeared after the bombs went off. Nobody knows where he's gone. So obviously everything inside Red Rocket would have been blew up and abandoned after the bombs went off, but we just have to pretend that everything's stayed the same, and all that's happened is it's just gone a little bit rusty. So I will leave a link to all of the mods I did use in the description so you can go and check them out. But to start off with, we used unlocked settlement objects, and this is going to be the main mod that I use for this video, along with others as well. But to start off with, we went into the workshop room, and this is where I'm going to be putting power armors and all of the vehicles that need to repaired get put in here to get repaired by the owner of Red Rocket. So I used some blueprints on the wall behind the power armors to start off with, which I thought really blended in and looked cool in the workshop room. And I did use some modded power armor stands which look better than the normal vanilla ones that you get put in the game. And I also added down some mats and some little stone rings on the floor as well, which just made the power armor stands look a lot better. And using this mod, I could also put down power armor frames in the right position, which is so much easier than trying to move them all manually. And of course I did add a bike, rusty bike that needs repaired, along with some toolboxes on the floor. And the real objective to this room was to make it look a lot more decorated and a lot more attention to detail than the other rooms that I will be building in. But to decorate this place, what I used was some junk and magazines, especially the Hot Rod magazines, because them really blend in to the workshop room. And to use this, I used a mod called Freemaker, and what this mod allows you to do is craft junk and magazines and bobbleheads, which makes the workshop room look a lot more better. And all you have to do to access the junk is go into a chemistry station and press on the junk section, and you can just craft it for free, which is really helpful when you want to make your settlements. And I will be using this all the time when I'm starting this Building with Mods series. And to decorate this place, I used some beer bottles and a load of tools, because obviously when you're in a workshop you need some tools, and this mod really helped me out with this room, as I could just place down a lot of junk and make it look a lot more realistic. Now, just to get this out there, the OC Decorator mod allows you to place down junk without it moving. Now this mod came out after I did this room, so it wasn't out while I was doing it, so I had to do it all manually. But later on in the episode I do eventually get OC Decorator, which makes it much more easier and faster to place down all of the junk I need inside. So once I'd finished with this room, I was really happy with it, and I thought it was one of the most realistic rooms I've ever built on Fallout. And I used power armor to put in there, which made it look like it was in real time with Fallout, and you can now buy the power armor to protect yourself. And of course the bike in there, which means that the owner does like to repair vehicles as a business. Plus using the mod that I showed you earlier, I could use a lot of magazines and bobbleheads to place down inside this workshop and put them up for sale. And with the lighting, all I used was some standard lights and lamps. Unfortunately, the mods that I used was not any light modifications, so hopefully a mod comes out for that and I will eventually get to use that in one of my settlement builds. But with the power armor, what I did was use 3 different sets of power armor, which I didn't put any paint on because it's supposed to look like the bombs have gone off, and I know everything will have been obliterated, but this is how I had to make it look like to build a settlement in this place. And with the 3 power armors, I put the XO one in the middle, but in front of the big blue blueprints, which I thought was really cool. And if you like building settlements by yourself, then do get these settlement building mods. Just look in the description, you can go and download them because they are really helpful. So next up, I went to the small room inside of Red Rocket, and what I made this into is the owner's player home. So the owner of Red Rocket comes into this room and sleeps and stays the night whenever he's not working for his business in Red Rocket. And what I did was place down a scruffy old bed plus a bedside cabinet and a little footlocker. And at the other side of the room I placed down his desk and where he does all of his work. And for the owner, what I did was place down a lot of magazines. So this man is obsessed with magazines and collecting all of the bobbleheads and collectibles. He just loves to do all of that type of stuff, and we'll put him in his little player home. And of course I built this while I did not have OC Decorator, so I still had to place down all of the objects manually again, but it was not too bad because I got to decorate it in more detail. And this is where I placed down all of the magazines that he likes to read while he's got free time, and this is basically all that he does. I was really happy with this room, especially the desk, because I put a lot of attention to detail into that. And as everyone knows, if you've watched my other building videos, I do always put a Jangles the Moon Monkey inside the settlement somewhere, and this is his own teddy that he sleeps with basically. So these are a few boxes full of magazines that he likes to collect, and as you can see he has a lot of figurines, and I was generally happy with this room and I hope you guys like it. And that is what I think makes your settlements come alive, by decorating them and placing a lot of junk items down. And next up we decorated the main building of Red Rocket, which was the entrance. And what I wanted to do was make this into sort of a store where you can buy drinks and food and a few collectibles, but also you can stay here and have a bite to eat or maybe have a little drink. And this Porto dinner, which I think was really good, I placed down with the mods that I used earlier. And this dinner table, as you can see, I did use the rug glitch, which I do have a video on I made a long time ago if you don't know what that is. But what it does is it lets you place down objects inside walls or wherever, and after that you can just store the rug and it looks like it's been placed there normally. And with the static basket and bins mod, what I could do with this is place down crates which I could put drinks in, and this made it look like a lot more realistic, I thought. And this mod has a lot more inside than just crates and stuff like that. But here it is, the OC Decorator. This came out halfway through the building episode, so once I'd downloaded this I could make the shelves a lot more faster and easier and put all of the drinks down. Now, the Nuka-Cola was the main drink that I went with for this settlement, so people can just come out and buy some Nuka-Cola. Also, I placed down some bobbleheads with the OC Decorator. Mad with OC Decorator because it is a really helpful mod. And once I started decorating the main counter and the dinner tables, I couldn't use OC Decorator because it doesn't count as a proper object because I use the rug glitch, so basically it's invisible in the workshop mode, sort of like that, so I had to place it normally, which was no bother, it just meant a little bit more work. And now this whole inside area of Red Rocket has been finished, so overall I'm very happy with this, seeing as though I'm usually only good at small spaces like player homes, and I like to decorate more than build type of stuff, if you know what I mean. I like to place down objects and all that instead of building big houses, but I was pretty happy with this overall. I did try my best, and at night it looked really nice inside. It looks like a nice place where you can come and have a drink, and even in the day you can come and have some food, have your dinner here, and overall I'm really happy with the inside of Red Rocket. So I'll let this video play out for a bit so you can have a look of the cutscenes of inside of Red Rocket without me yapping on about it, and I'll get back to you when we go outside of Red Rocket. So now on to the outside of Red Rocket. I didn't really want to build anything major or anything like that. I just wanted to light up the place so it looked nice on a night time. And what I did was just place a few lamps down on the rocket on the top of the building and for the Red Rocket sign writing. And overall it looked decent, it wasn't too bad. If I had mods for the lights it would look a little bit better, but it'll do for now. So the only thing left is, where did the Red Rocket owner go? That's the only question with this settlement, and nobody really knows. But anyways, if you did like this video, then do leave a like. Let me know down in the comments if you want to see more building with mods videos and where you would like to see me build next time. And until next time guys, see ya.